You ever just tell your girlfriend, spread those legs for me, baby? Reapers, what's this good? It's your boy Laser. Using the voice, we're back with another reaction video. Using the reaction content, so you can do a ref. Yes, ranking to 5 ordinary locations with creepiest stories behind them. Guys, have you ever wondered if your favorite McDonald's or local McDonald's has a underground chamber in it? If you use the reaction content use the feature, it's simply to the like button. You subscribe, tickle notification bell, like every day, Twitch, amazing. Let's have it straight in this video. Here we go.
What's going on, you guys? My name's Ty Knots, and welcome to Top 5 Unknowns. 5 ordinary locations with disturbing secrets.
This about to be crazy, bro. This about to be crazy.
Number 5.
Hurry up, bitch.
The Helsinki Natural History Museum, located in Finland, is one of the largest museums of its kind. It was originally built in 1913 as a Russian cadet school, designed by 2 Russian architects. Its design is recalled as being quite over the top, especially for its time period. After Finland declared their independence in 1918, the school was then taken over as a Finnish school instead. It was eventually left in 1923, and the University of Helsinki gained ownership of it for use as a museum. Its very first collections were based on donations given to them by a private society known as Fauna and Flora. Sometime around 1960, the building received a shipment of wood chips, and rather shockingly, they found that the wood chips contained mass amounts of Chilean recluse spiders. Apparently, a spider's egg sac made its way into—
Egg sac? What the fuck? So you're telling me, was there a sperm in it?
To the chips, and the spiders hatched along the way, producing hundreds of baby spiders. When the crate was opened, they made their way all across the museum, and there was little that workers could do to stop them. By around 1970, the building was completely overrun with these spiders. It was recorded in 2016 that not only are there still spiders present in the building, but their population only continues to grow, with there being more spiders now than there ever have been before. The main issue with this is that the recluse spider is extremely durable, and in some ways indestructible. A female is known to have survived nearly 800 days without food or water.
Dude, spiders... Imagine, like, I've seen videos of people, like, hitting spiders, bro, and then, like, 50 million spiders come out of it. Like, it's terrifying. Like, because they're pregnant and shit. It's crazy how, like, spiders can have, like, fucking 80 million babies at once, bro, in the same sack.
And can last through extremely high temperatures, giving birth to an estimated 2,250 babies within its lifetime. They can grow up to 4 inches large, and some can even kill you if you're bitten. Rather strangely though, the entire time that the building was being infested, only 1 bite has ever been recorded. The spiders hate humans just as much as we hate them, and they keep their distance. According to BBC, the building is connected to other buildings in the area through underground tunnel systems. It's been speculated that the spiders will eventually grow in number to the point that they'll begin spreading to other buildings, if they haven't done so already.
Can they spread those legs for me? You ever just tell your girlfriend, spread those legs for me, baby?
Ready. Number 4.
Come on, bro.
Several areas of London are known for their abundance of natural parks and picnicking areas to spend the day with friends or family.
Dude, speaking of plagues, bro, I literally made a video on how plagues happen every, was it 1,000 years or 100 years? I think it was 100 years. I forgot the order, but I just remember making a video on that, bro. It was creepy as fuck.
The parks have been around for decades, if not centuries in some cases, but they have a history that you may not have expected. In 2014, a study was conducted that showed over 12 of London's most popular parks actually reside on top of what are called plague pits, or large areas of land where sufferers of the Black Death would have been buried back in the 1600s. London was hit harder than most places in regards to the Black Death. 1665 and 1666, an estimated 15% of the city's population had died. Infected patients would often report a fever and sharp pain, which would eventually turn into agonizing vomiting and hallucinations. Giant bubbles would swell up under the skin, full of awful smelling liquid, and within just a few weeks most patients would die. The city had such a large number of bodies that they literally had nothing to do with them. Their only option was to place the bodies in mass graves, with most of these locations being forgotten within just a handful of years, as they weren't well documented. According to one survey, there are an expected 150,000 bodies buried underneath the city by 1598. That survey doesn't even take into account the almost endless number of people who died in the following century throughout the 1600s.
Dude, I think death was just normal back. I mean, still is normal, but I'm just saying, like, dying from, like, a murder or, like, some, like, fucked up way or, like, execution was just normal back then, bro. Like, you got plague pits over here. Like, dude, there's motherfuckers literally getting executed back then for fucking, drinking, for double dipping in the fucking, the wine cellar, if that makes sense. You ever just double dip your Cheeto in your wine, bro? And then you get your head slit off? Bah!
According to researchers, the known parks that are affected are Green Park,
I'm gonna be for real, bro. Nah, never mind.
Shepherd's Bush, Golden Square, Vincent Square, and many, many others. Just search online for pits that may be found in your area. They're almost guaranteed.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Hurry up, bitch. Why is there a spider web,
𝐿𝐵𝐻𝐵 is a hotel located in Sri Lanka. It seems as though it's any other hotel,
beautiful,
featuring large antique-style rooms, beach views, and Facebook reviews that prove it offers a trouble-free vacationing experience.
Dude, if you've been to the Great Wolf Lodge, bro, you know how amazing that place is, bro. As far as, like, a lodge place, dude, I remember when I was at the Great Wolf Lodge years ago, bro. I fucking, I did that Magic Quest shit. You guys remember that? I don't know. Is Great Wolf Lodge even, like, a worldwide thing? I know it's in my area, but I just know, like, fucking, there's, like, there's, like, a Magic Quest shit. I forgot.
Though everything isn't as it seems in regards to Lagoon's Edge. As it would turn out, the building was assembled on top of an old battlefield, previously used during Sri Lanka's civil war. The area was recognized by the Sri Lankan government, and many have begun to refer to the area as the Sri Lanka killing field. In the final weeks of the war, it's estimated that over 40,000 people died in a single plot of land. Many of these people were average civilians who were being grabbed and literally used as human shields. Once the government...
Yeah, so it's like you're in a war, bro, and then you decide to just pick up your fucking, your buddy. Come here, bitch. Like, bro.
Government began to intervene. Many of the inhabitants of the area were sexually assaulted, tortured, and killed. Certain areas of the government have suggested that the areas should be listed as a tribute zone in memory to many of the innocent lives that were lost, but no steps have been taken to do this as of 2019. According to record, these killings took place as recent as 2009, and the hotel was constructed and opened for business by just 2012.
Dude, fuck off! Stupid ass spiders!
Number 2. Feel free to mock my pronunciation of this next location in the comments, because I know with certainty that I won't pronounce it correctly even though my wife's German.
What? Dude, this is a... Oh, I'm jealous as fuck right now, bro. I wish I was here. Look at this place, man. This is nice as fuck. But this is actually hella nice. You got fucking, like the graffiti back there. Wow. Interesting.
Bielitz Hillstatten Hospital is located in Germany, and though it may seem like a standard hospital from the outside, this hotel is where both Hitler and Honecker were treated during the First World War.
Do they have an
after
orgy in
Hitler
here?
had been affected by a mustard gas attack. The building is since abandoned,
Did Hitler commit here?
but still remains standing to this day. The building is now full of rusty beds, graffiti, and decay, and has been left to rot since sometime around 2000. The hospital is made up of over 60 different buildings, and was originally commissioned in the 19th century to help with the growing population of tuberculosis patients. Sometime during the First World War, the hospital was reorganized to be used as a military hospital for injured soldiers and government workers. The building didn't only operate as a hospital though, as many patients recall it feeling as though it were simply a small enclosed town.
Dude, it's crazy how, like, medical procedures back then were, like, so bizarre and, like, gruesome, bro. Like, now it's, like, more advanced and shit, but it's just crazy how, like, for a fucking simple, like, goddamn like, fucking, I don't know, like a little bruise or boo-boo, they would use, like, a whole chainsaw on that shit, bro. You have a boo-boo? Okay, let me grab my chainsaw. Like, bro, they were so aggressive back then, it was insane.
The complex was home to a butcher's shop, a post office, restaurants, a bakery, and even its own power plant. During the Second World War, many buildings in the complex were bombed, destroyed, or taken over by the Soviets, with the Soviets continuing to use the hospital until near its closure in 2000. Up until 1995, the Soviets had been trying to get the hospital listed as private, but these plans were repeatedly shot down. The hospital was being used as a makeshift neurological treatment center for many of its final days. According to many visitors, the buildings are these days shocking.
This is like Outlast vibes in a way, bro. That made no sense, not really. But this is creepy as fuck. I think the graffiti is really well done, though. Like, this, very talented, bro. Dude, when I see videos of fuckers, like, I know it's, like, illegal, obviously. When I see fuckers putting, like, shit all over the graffiti, it makes me cry, bro. It's hard
easy
to watch.
To enter, and nearly none of the buildings are secured or boarded up. But many have described it as a ghost town, with the grounds being used as a set during the 2008 film Valkyrie, starring Tom Cruise. The building remains vacant and easily accessible to this day.
The greatest stuntman actor. Literally. Fucker's crazy when it comes to
Number
stunts,
1.
Hurry up.
Disney World is self-proclaimed as being the happiest place on Earth. Though in some...
Dude, Disney World, there's like a whole ass fucking underground, like... And I'm sure you guys all heard about it. There's like literally like a whole underground like tunnel under it. Like, shit ton of underground passages. It's almost creepy as fuck. But, I don't know. There's stories about people like actually going missing down there, apparently. I don't know if that... I don't know. I saw some rumor, like, story about, like, shit that happened down there that was, like, very bizarre. I just know Disney World is, like... Well, this is Disney World, not Disney. Yeah. Was it Disneyland with the passages under? I think it was Disney World, yeah.
Cases, these claims are far from the truth. In fact, over the years, many workers have spoken out against Disney World.
I just realized, too, bro. I forgot that Disney World and Disneyland are, like, two different things, right? Wait, hold on. Are they? Let me look up. Are they? What's the difference? Disney World is bigger, yeah, I figured.
For its poor treatment of certain workers. In addition to this, the park has a long and sometimes dark past. In recent years, workers have continually reported that visitors have been caught dumping the ashes of their loved ones onto the rides, typically water rides, and there's very little
these scare me, bro, because, like, it's just crazy how, like, the animatronics could, like, act up or some shit. Oh, no, bust. It's crazy how, like, they could just have some malfunction, bro, and, like, I don't know, fucking just, like, electrocute everything in here. Like, you know, I don't even fucking know that. I hope that made sense.
What employees can do to stop it. Additionally, in 2016, a young boy named Lane Graves was visiting the park with his parents. They were wandering around Seven Seas Lagoon when the boy was snatched by an alligator and taken off into the nearby waters. It wasn't until a day later that his body was discovered by rescue personnel. In 2007, Disney World was fined $25,000 after an employee fell from a restricted area and landed on a platform for one of the rides. 4 days later, he passed away from brain trauma related to the incident. The company was forced to rework their safety protocols around the ride, but strangely, no further actions were taken. Even as recent as March of 2019, a worker at Disney passed away after suffering an injury behind the France Pavilion. He'd been allegedly working on an upcoming Ratatouille ride when he fell from the roof and passed away. No additional details were released by police, and it remains unclear whether or not fines or charges will be filed. But one of the most shocking non-terminal events that took place at Disney World was back in 1994. A 6-year-old girl was attempting to board the It's a Small World ride with her family when she somehow became pinned between the boarding dock and one of the boats. The details remain somewhat unclear, but she sustained collapsed lungs, a broken rib, and a broken arm. The girl made a full recovery, but the ride was shut down for the remainder of the day for safety inspections. These are just a small portion of the violent and deadly acts that have taken place at Disney World. According to researchers, over 44 people have died at the park since its opening, and these are only the cases that have been made public. For a park to be considered the happiest place on Earth, it certainly does seem to be clouded by a dark and deadly history.
Damn, it's crazy. Well, guys, this is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Guys, which one of those locations was the most creepy to you? Is there scary content, scary music features you have to do? I'll see you next one. Peace.
Extra large money.